you need me to do it. I ask these things in the most precious saving name I pray. Shalom. So the word of the day is going to be taken from Luke chapter 9, verse 23 to 24. And it reads, Jesus said to them all, if anyone who come after me, he must deny himself and take up his cross daily and follow me. For whoever wants to save his life will lose it, but whosoever loses his life for me will save it. See, one of the funny thing about this verse in Luke here, it's a very deep. It is, right? Yeah. I mean, this is one of the things like we have to do, like the Bible study style, to really go into this and take this phrase by phrase, because it's not something that you can just break down so easily. But I want to see if I can just compile it all in one and just let's see. See, when you look at what Jesus said to all of them, if anyone would come after me, he must deny himself and take up his cross daily and follow me. See, we just have Easter that just passed, and I spoke about, the cross that we bear, and how many of us would actually, take up that cross and carry it how many miles. I know that he was going to pierce it. But this cross that we're talking about today is not a physical cross, but the burden of what you should bear each and every day. And one of the things is that everybody knows the story about the disciple that denied Jesus before the cock crows 3 times. And one of the main thing in this is it tells you that he says that anyone who come after me, he must deny himself and take up his cross daily and follow me. You see, when it comes to God and his work daily, we have to understand that we have to carry his name every single day. Just like one day on the prayer line this week when Minister Silver was praying, she was praying for us to have that spirit of where we're not afraid to embrace him. We're not afraid to say, yes, we are a child of God. We're not afraid to say that we're Christians. We're not afraid to carry yourself the right way where everybody sees us. They can say, that's a man of God. And we can go to people and be like, listen, yes, I am a child of God. And this is who I am. When I walk into a place, I need to announce myself and say to somebody, just like Pastor Tony said, when you go to the barber shop, his barber knows he's a Christian. So when he sits down, the barber knows that he's not supposed to talk certain things while he's sitting in the chair. And that respect alone shows that you carry yourself a certain way, and people see this within you each and every time. So whenever you walk into somewhere, people change their tone, people change their argument tone, because they know it's not about, that's not what you're about. You're about the presence of God. You're about the business of God, not about the worldly things. So I just want us all just to keep in mind and know that each and every time we go out there, we're going to carry ourselves a certain way. Because even when we think that we're not in his presence, we are in his presence each and every time. When we think that he's not watching, he knows our move before we even do it. One of the things about God is that before he made us, he already knew that that we were going to be made, that our parents were going to make us. Just like you just said a while ago, Pastor, before we were born in Africa or Jamaica or wherever we were born, you already know that we were going to be born there. Like my brother back there who's born in Jamaica, he knew he was going to be born here. And the thing about it is that he already have a plan for us before we even were come. And when we came upon his son and we decided not to follow in his plan, he still decided that, you know what, he's going to lead us back to his word. So that's what all us today to just keep that in mind, that whenever we go out there, just a reminder that God knows our steps before we make it, and he also protects us day by day. He watches over us and makes sure that nothing can come against us, even though he knows that we have our cross to bear each and every time. He carried the cross for us first before he taught us to carry our own cross. That burden that he carried for us, he took away 75% of that before he gave us the 25% to carry. So my fellow brothers and sisters today, just follow in his footstep, walk in his footstep, be in his footstep. You know, he will shine his light upon you each and every day. In Jesus' name.